Hi and welcome back to my Let's Play of Kona, and we're in the House of the Patriot. So, because I didn't want this playthrough to get stagnant, what I've decided to do is I've actually had a look on the internet. I didn't look at much, I just wanted to know what the recipe was and what I was missing. So to that end, what I've done is I've got a rough idea of the two things that I'm missing. So I'm going to head to the rest stop, which is where the guy guy was. Because there's sherry there.
If Carl had at any point wished to get his hands on some caribou, he couldn't have wished for better than a distillery like this one.
Where are we? Just so I know where I need to, So we're here, and we've got to go to the general store. Okay. But yeah, new recording session. But I just want to get this Let's Play moving, otherwise I'm just going to be going round in circles trying to notice such odd, obscure things. The other thing that I looked up was the locket for the safe. Apparently it is actually around the guy that I kept investigating, so that's also on the cards for what I'm going to be tackling in a little bit. I was just getting into this and I just realised I'm going to have a loading screen any moment, aren't I? God darn it. But yeah, been a good week. Been playing some Rock Band for a change. Also, I'm not sure when this goes up, but I've been keeping two games in tangent, and I'm very close to the end of Metal Gear Solid 2, which is always a good thing. So we need to go right. Once you're finished loading, there you go. Right, so here we go. That's the bridge to go back up north. So yeah, the plan is I'm gonna try and hit this bit out. And we brake and we get off. So let's head inside. But yeah, apparently what I didn't notice is there's a ladder here. And you can climb up it. And this is the drink that you need. So now we got the sherry, we can head back once I've opened the door, and we will brew us some caribou. Right, so let's head round here. Woo. We came from this direction if I remember correctly. And we just got to keep an eye out for a glowing rock on the left hand side after the bridge. Yeah. But yeah, my aim for this one is to get the drink to the old man, get the coat, and probably go down into the cave. Because I think it would be nice to explore something new. Oh, that's not it. But I am curious how all these separate elements are going to come together, because I don't see a Wendigo being the thing that killed the guy. I definitely think we're dealing with someone more human, but it seems like there's quite a few different story threads going on, because you've got the relationship between all the people who are here, or was here. Where have I got to go? I've gone past it? Nope. Hey, get on, get on. Right. And away we go. Blame mates for that. The two mates conspired to get me into Rick and Morty. They got me into it just before the new season 3 started, and apparently now I've got to wait like 2 years for the next episodes, which is frustrating as heck. I suppose it could be worse. I could be into Game of Thrones. Okay, so now we should be able to distill. Yeah. I think what we're going to do, just have one of these. And if you'll let me open the door. Okay, so new stuff first. So now we come back out of here.
Carl felt that it was mission accomplished, with the wicked nectar in his hands.
Yeah, there you go. I've got the wicked nectar. So it's this way. So that's to the ice cave. I think it's on a right corner and there's a left turn on it for the old guy. Hopefully it'll make me more impervious to the cold getting this jacket. It's obviously needed for the cave, but it'd be nice if I can last outside for longer. Yeah, this is it. Yep, definitely. Loading screen. So we head up here. Okay, so break. Let's give him the drink.
Ah, quand on cherche, on trouve. Parce que je t'aime bien, à cette heure, je vais te dire quelque chose. Tu fais bien de prendre ma pénice. Parce que par là-bas, tu vas rencontrer le vrai froid. Un froid qui glace comme t'en as jamais connu dans ta vie.
Okay, I didn't really look at this guy's face, but man. Oh, that way. Right, so we now have that. Let's go find this ice cave. We'll go the road way. Whoop.
The old man's cabin had been very generous to Carl. He couldn't have asked for more.
Cool. Well, I'm surprised you didn't try and load that. So the bit that I'm looking for is coming up on my right, I think. Because I always notice a blue crystal near it. It's like my little marker. There it is. So the ice cave's this way. given the fact it's loading, I definitely think this idea is right. Okay, let's park you here. The ice cave.
Luckily, he had the coat to protect him from the biting cold. The cold seemed to be more brutal here than anywhere else. It seeped into bones and into every breath to get to the heart until it stopped. Carl needed to be dressed in warm clothes to survive.
That we are. So we've got more of the crystals. I think I've taken enough pictures of them. Okay. So we have a left and a right. Down or up? Let's try up first. Okay, so we've got more of the crystals. You go down as well. You probably meet up the other direction. Okay, this is worth. Okay, equipment. Oh, I need wood. I heard a growl. Okay. Let's get that out. No, I don't think I dropped it. Okay, so we need some wood. I think I have one in the back of the snowmobile. Wonder if we could actually drive this in there. Take out. Oh, I can't. Okay, so we're gonna need that. Let's put the beer away. Drop the empty gas can in, which I'm probably gonna fill up. Keep the water bottle. Okay, so that should mean yes, fantastic. Did I get it? Yep, fantastic. Right, let's go back in. Still not impressed at whatever growled at me. Let's get this fire going. Okay. There we are. Okay, let's have a look. Well, let's keep going around, shall we? Is that me? Getting some very strange hardware. God darn it. Okay. That's a blockage, so you need that to make progress. So, let's work this way out then. Matches. Fire starter. Hardware. That's handy. Let's just the... Is that just water? Yeah, it looks like that this is just a little cove with items. Still want to know where that growl came from. I don't think it's my pet crested gecko though. So let's look down here. Okay, crystals, boxes. Oh, right, so it's just a loop about. Okay. Well, I've got the hammer and I've got the hardware now, so I haven't got to go back. Okay. Looks like we come out the other side. Duh. Captain Obvious. What is going on here? Getting odd reflections off the roof. Bats? Keep hearing a sound like I'm being followed. But I think it's
another instance of this magic ice. What was this one doing, lying on the ground, so afraid? The plot thickened like water into ice.
That's a terrible pun, sir. Okay, let's investigate you then. So this is the fourth person that I missed.
A sudden cold snap struck Carl, who felt like he was pulled into a dream.
Okay, so we've got some footsteps and handprints.
He had been running in fear from something creeping towards him, against which he couldn't do anything, only to end up like this, petrified and cold.
Okay, so let's follow the track back. So back this way. Let's keep going. Wow, he came a long way. Okay, so we tried shooting it. Okay. Now where do we find ourselves? Some sort of shack? Dynamite? Okay. No other signs, so it looks like it wants me to. Régions log page 1.
It seemed as though Régin had been ready to take up arms and slay people like Hamilton. Could he have committed murder for his cause? Who could have gotten killed in front of his very eyes?
So, August 8th, 1970. Old Rosaire has told me the mine administrators were having us on, and the mines from before the war were neither collapsed nor inaccessible. Well, as usual, the old man was right. Those damn English people keep lying to us every damn day. Because we're just slaves to them, water boys. White Negroes. Like Valerius said. We'll see who the slaves are by the end of the year. I'll set up the heart of my government in those mines. The resistance, watch out, fat cats, I'm putting bayonets on our cannons. Then, a couple of days later, the English tell us the region is full of resources. The resources of old people around here, and they've got plenty of resources. Old man Rosaire, in exchange for a full load of bottles of caribou a day, put us in contact with the best our country has to offer. Veterans, hunters, salt of the earth. I'm telling you, these people have shotguns upon shotguns in binds all over the territory. They agreed to lend me some, pretty much no questions asked. I still told them a big fat cat hunt was in the works. I also told them our aim was to make sure there was not one damn one of them left here to the something river. The following month, September 1st, it's better than I had thought. The guns aren't old-timey relics from the Great War, they're modern. Semi-automatic weapons in there too, and dynamite stolen from the mine sites after its closing. All I need now is militia to bear these arms and kick the English out of our lands. I'm wondering who the savages will back up. I have faith that they will help us and not them. Take back their land is a matter
Carl
of
wondered
principle.
how long he would have to endure this skin-stinging cold.
Well, now longer, because you interrupted me. 3 days later, God damn it, Giles really has no balls. I was aware of that before bringing him into my protection, but it's so insulting to be... hold on. Sorry about that, but it's so insulting to be emasculated like that. He told me in his wimpy voice that he had something to blackmail Big Hamilton with. But what's the point of blackmailing him when we could just blow his head off? I would have been better off speaking to his wife. Guess how? Now she's something. That woman, she could hold her own with a shotgun. Besides, everyone knows she's the one who wears the pants in the couple. So, a week and a half later, Lamoth has given up too, that coward. On the other hand, the Lamoths, they're not serious enough. They have a few screw loose. You can't start a revolution with crazy people. Then, just under a week later, Pierre, I know you would have been on my side. You would have been a lieutenant in my army. Rest in peace. Eaten by wolves. Not an easy way to kick the bucket. Some people in the village are saying you brought this on yourself by poaching those wolves. And that in the end, they just brought you to justice in their own way. There'll be a monument in your name in my new Quebec. A couple of days later, I will have to free Manistan region all by myself. Alexandra Bias didn't appreciate it when I baited him by praising his brother. That guy has changed since Pierre found him. He's been miserable. I'm tried talking to him about it.
The cold was burning Carl. He would not hold up much longer. He had to warm himself.
But the big oaf only pinched the mirror and made his hand bleed. I'll give freedom to my country without those who tender-hearted folks. There, thank me. Then October, what happened last night was horrible. I've never seen someone die like that. Right next to me, I feel so sick, so much blood. I'm wondering if revolution really is for me after all. Okay. Well, that's a little bit disconcerting, the fact that I might need dynamite. Got duct tape. No. how did we get in here? This way, yeah? So we came down here. Oh, you're kidding me. Okay, so we're going to have to come out a different way. No chance. Ooh. Load checkpoint. There we go. Right, so we're going to need another log. Hopefully it'll take me back to the fire. Yes, fantastic. Right, so if we go up here. Now, have we made this bridge? Was that some eyes? Right. I thought I saw eyes. If we go down here, grab those, grab those, then stand here. Right, so, oh, that's what we should do. Is we build this first. Right, so if we head back this way, grab a wood, should have enough room. I might see if I can bring the snowmobile in here just for convenience. But then again, I'm probably going to be coming out somewhere else. Hey, what are you doing there? It's not where I parked you. We need a lock. Okay. So we head back in. We'll take a picture of the guy as well. Just trying to think the best way of doing this. Well, I don't need to read the book again, which is good, so I can just open that. And let it auto add. Come on, I know you're tired. There we are. Right.
Another instance of this magic ice. What was this one doing, lying on the ground, so afraid? The plot thickened like water into ice.
Okay, so let's do this.
A sudden cold snap struck Carl, who felt like he was pulled into a dream. He had been running in fear from something creeping towards him, against which he couldn't do anything, only to end up like this, petrified and cold.
So then we follow this back, and we find him shooting. somewhere around. Yep, here we are. Right. There we are. Then he does something over here. Just lift that board up. And slide across. Then we take you.
It seemed as though Régin had been ready to take up arms and slay people like Hamilton. Could he have committed murder for his cause? Who could have gotten killed in front of his very eyes?
Right, so I'm going to call it here. And we'll go through all this and see what's in the other direction next time. Till then, have a good one.